Everybody loves beautiful things. There are beautiful colors, beautiful textures, beautiful smells, beautiful tastes, but what I like best of all are beautiful people. And there are some that are accidents of nature. That's how we get even with them. There are other people who work with themselves and make themselves beautiful. You can make yourself beautiful. Everybody can. Every single one of you. What you doing down there, David?
That's because I have a weak back.
A what?
Weak back.
Oh, it'll get better. And, Alice.
I'm going to stay young as long as I live.
I think you're doing a pretty good job. How about you, Manny?
I'm trying to strengthen my abdominal muscles.
Ah, that was said beautifully. John?
I'm going to strengthen my back, too.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to get it when you're young. Makes a big difference. How about you, Pauline?
A lot of pulling in that belly, Maggie.
Yeah, thanks for doing.
And how?
Okay, what we're going to do today is show you how to, this is kind of the basic thing. I've called it the back, but what we're really going to work on is the spine, all the way down, from here all the way down. And that doesn't involve just the back. It comes all the way around and takes in the abdominal muscles and all the side muscles too. Stand up. Okay, now remember, anything at all that hurts, just don't do. You have to be able to judge for yourself. That's a major thing I hope you'll do from this. Really learn to judge for yourself what you can and can't do comfortably. Ask your doctor if you need to. There are good doctors and artists. Ask. Lean over forward first. Let your head drop. And this curves the back forward. That's one of the major moves that you make with the spine.
Feels good, too.
It does. In fact, for most problems with the back, that's just about the most relaxing and comfortable movement. But it's even better if your back is really bad if you sit down and do it, because then you don't have the weight of the upper body pulling it down. Okay, next, let your head hang back a little and bounce back. And that's the other curve. That's the bending backwards.
Not so easy.
No, it isn't.
No, that one, you don't have as much movement in your spine that way. Some people really have a whole lot more movement backwards than forwards, believe it or not. And, you know, this is one thing people need to think about. This is called the trunk. There are different kinds of trunks. You'd be better off to think of yourself as a willow trunk than as, you know, an oak, because you really need to be able to bend easily. This is the next move the spine makes, from side to side. And again, the spine is bending, you know, from one side to the other.
Oh, this is a good exercise. I like this one.
Yeah, these are nice and simple, but this is the easy version.
Well, you're looking younger already.
Why should it feel better on one side than it does on the other?
Everybody is more flexible and stronger on one side than on another. It's according to the person, according to what sort of work you do, according to the way you're built, all sorts of things.
I go better this way than...
Good. Okay, the next one. Hold your hips still and rotate the top part of you. You know, this, again, the point you brought up is a very important one. Every single person is unique. You are unique. And your body is going to be just a little bit different than the next person's. That's why you have to judge for yourself. If anything bothers you, then you're very careful. And if anything really hurts, you go see the doctor.
You want us to move our heads too?
Now, you see, Manny?
Now, this is a good question.
Right.
The moving of the heads, it takes in a different area. Moving this way gets you from here to here. Moving the head gets you from here to here. And now, to stop the swinging of the arms, and now just try it with the head, from side to side.
Why didn't we keep that one up?
Yeah,
What?
Why didn't we keep that one up? I like that
It
one.
is nice. We'll go back to it. So that's the fifth movement that you can make with your spine. There are other variations, you know, from different directions. You know, every time, by the way, that you pull around this way, your body slightly flexes forward. Whether you can feel it or not, it pulls it slightly forward at the same time. Okay, now what we're going to do is show you how to use those same movements, but to actually exercise the muscles by using your body weight against it. Pull the benches out. You don't need the pillows.
Oh.
Okay? And lie down. Be comfortable.
Yeah.
Let your head hang over the edge. First of all, put your fingers in your belly muscles and lift your head up. Anybody out there with a bad back, be very careful. Do everything very gently. Make sure you're not going to hurt yourself. You have to always do everything carefully. If this bothers you, get your head back on the bench. Okay, now besides the belly muscles, feel your neck muscles and bring your head up again. Don't press too hard on the veins, you'll black out. Do it a few times and feel first your neck muscles and then your belly muscles as you go.
Does that bother your back, Maggie?
What?
No.
Does it bother yours, David?
No, not at all. I was wondering why it would. It doesn't seem bad at all. I don't feel it at all down there.
You don't feel it?
No.
Good. That's very good. This is one of the simplest, one of the beginning abdominal exercises. Okay, try this one and see how this one feels. If you want, you can bring your knees up a little. And again, put your fingers in your abdominal muscles and come all the way up. What I really meant to tell you to do is put your hands around your waist, because I want you to feel how much more works this time. Put your hands around your waist and now roll up. Can everybody do that?
No, I cannot.
Put your knees up and see if that makes it easier. Now,
Alice,
put your arms
that's the
out
price
front and
of
see if
youth.
that makes it. You having pulled that?
I
It's
can't.
all right.
I can do it if I put my arms out forward. Why is that? Leverage?
That's leverage. If you have trouble doing it, don't worry. We'll build you up. You'll be able to do it sooner or later. It only takes, the beginning exercises, and you slowly build your way up. And everybody can do it sooner or later.
Wow.
Okay. Turn over on your belly.
You want us to face you?
Oh, yeah, it's better if you face,
Okay.
so you can see what you're supposed to do. Okay, just hang over. Put your hands up on the bench by the side of you, and pick your head up. Now put your hands on your back. Relax completely. And now feel what happens with the muscles as you lift your head up.
Everything gets tight.
Yeah. It tightens the muscles up all along your spine. If you really feel it, you can feel the difference. But now again, what you do, that's right, you're all just about right now. Try seeing how far up you can come. Come up a little bit higher. Can you come up higher?
Should you leave your feet down? And can you lift them?
You should try and keep your feet down. Okay? Mm-hmm. Can you feel if you put your hands around your waist, when you come up high, you'll feel the difference. You're again using the muscles around your waist to do some of the work.
John, I bet you never knew you had muscles.
Yeah, he said that his back hurt. That means he knows he has muscles.
They're not too
That's
good.
kind of a shame, but that's sort of the way a lot of people find out that they have muscles when they start hurting in some place because they haven't been using them right.
I mean, it's not the bones that are hurting, it's the muscles.
Bones don't, well, let me tell you someday when I look into it a little bit more and can tell you more exactly. But mostly it's muscles that hurt, muscles and ligaments. Okay. John, you're Manny's son, aren't you?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18? I got a daughter, 18. She's almost 19. When are you going to be 19? I'm matchmaking. Turn over on your
I'll
side.
have a move in with you, Maggie.
Yeah. Maybe we should trade. Okay, head over on your side. Over the edge of the chair if you can. If it bothers you, get up on the chair. And lift your head up and down. Now put your hand on the side of your neck and feel what happens with your neck as you raise it. Bring your ear up towards your shoulder. Don't bring it forward. Can you feel that?
Gets tight.
Yeah. Now feel your waistline. You'll see that very little works there.
Well, I can feel it a little. It gets
But
a little tight.
Just
though.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to try it so you can really feel it. Come
Great.
up and keep your hand on your waistline so you can feel it.
Oh, no, Maggie. Oh,
No.
Can you get up?
Are you kidding?
Sideways?
Can you push yourself up on your elbow?
Well, I guess you'll have to if you can't do it any other way. One thing we're finding out here is what exercises people need. That isn't what we really meant to do.
Oh, boy.
Okay, come down again and try it again. Hand on your waistline. You can put your other hand up on your shoulder if you want. And again, come up and down
And Maddie, you're in good shape.
and up. Lean back a little on your bottom. See if it makes it easier. And down Try it over on the other side.
Even that doesn't help.
Use your other hand if you need to, but
Don't
try
fall asleep
not
on the
to.
way over.
Okay, first over the edge a little. And lift your head, feel your neck. And lift your head up. Up. And up. And up. You know, this is the best way to find out how to use your muscles. If you always feel to see what's working, then you can work out for yourself the best exercises for you.
I didn't even know I had so many muscles.
Isn't it? Oh, it's just beautiful. It's a really beautiful engineering machine. There's no more beautiful machine than the body. Nothing at all can compare with it. Put your hand around your waistline again. And again, if you can, come up. And down. Lean back a little on your and up. And down. Only if I... And up. And down.
You can do that.
Tell me something. Do any of you really have any pain doing it at all?
No, it doesn't hurt me.
Okay.
I just can't do it.
The one
We're just short of a few muscles, Maggie.
no, you're not sure of them. They're there, and you'll find them, and they'll really begin to work sooner or later. You know, it's funny. A lot of people come to me and tell me after they've been trying to use muscles that I tell them to use. You know, nothing happens when you say to move that. But sooner or later, all of a sudden, one day, the muscle finds out what it's supposed to do. What?
Don't you feel it a few hours later?
You're lucky if you do. It means you were working it right.
Right.
You should always be very happy if you find yourself stiff the next day. It really means that you are improving. It may feel terrible, but you're much better. Okay, come up off the bench. Pull them back just a little way. And just a little way right now. And stand up and lean. Now, again, if you've got a bad back, you have to be very careful with this one. Really be careful. Is he perspiring? Or are you rearranging his hair?
What hair?
Feet apart. That wasn't very nice. Lean over. Now, on this one, if you stick your bottom out a little, then it helps you to arch your back. Keep your head up. And arms out this way. You're going to bop each other.
Yeah, right.
I fade on this one.
Okay,
anyway.
everybody bring your right arm down first.
Right?
Right arm. And over to the other side. This again puts the weight on so that you're using it as an exercise instead of just showing what the movement is.
Pulls on your legs.
It pulls on your legs too, yes, but can you feel your back?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
The lower
doing,
part of your
David?
back feels good, doesn't it?
Good, yeah, I like it. I really like it.
I can't either.
That's really where it's working.
That's right.
Well, I was afraid I was going to bang you.
I'm wearing a bustle,
You know-
that's why.
This is the one thing
Ooh, the more
that
you twist the
that's
nicer
right, it
feels.
really feels wonderful, it really does. The one thing that I wanted to get across is every move that you find out you can make, once you then find how to put pressure on by using your own body weight, that's when the exercise starts. Before that is flexibility. Afterwards is the real exercise, when you add the weight to it. Okay, sit down on the benches. I'm going to show you now an easy version of all those same movements in case you can't, really get up and do them that way. And this really, again, is more flexibility, but it slowly builds you. And then from that point, you have to slowly work your way up. Come down over first. If you're in a chair, it's fine. It'll work in a chair, too. And then-
I can feel it stretching. That
Yeah,
does feel
you can really feel it. This is a wonderful one for most bad backs. It's really a very, very good one. I love those things where you really bend forward. And back over this way. You can put your arms down on the chair behind you if it's uncomfortable. Anything that makes you feel more comfortable, as long as you're flexing or extending your back this way. By the way, that's what it's called. This way is called flexion, and this way is called extension. It's just a word. It doesn't mean anything except you're bending forward and you're bending back. But remember, the only thing you have to remember that is important is if anything hurts, don't do it. And if you want to build up to it, ask your doctor if it's all right. And there are lots of things you can do, but you just have to be sure that it's not going to hurt.